Before the arrival of the colonists, the early Filipinos already had their own culture and tradition, wherein they practiced and managed it as part of their lives. And before the arrival of the Spaniards, the Filipinos' scientific knowledge were already incorporated into their way of life, such as producing crops for their food by taking care of the animals in order to help and assist them in their daily activities and in their food production.
Filipinos employed early and indigenous sciences to prepare the land for agricultural purposes, interpret motions of celestial bodies to anticipate seasons, and describe applications of medicinal plants. Technology is used by the people in building houses, irrigations, and in developing tools that they can use in everyday life. During Metal Age, artifacts were also found in different regions of the country, which signify that early Filipinos utilized these tools on their daily living.
A sophisticated designs of gold and silver jewelry, ceramics, metal tools prove that their technological ideas help science and technology that considered as folk science.
Spaniards established a school for boys and girls and introduced the concept of subject and discipline. Dahil ang mga prele ay nag-aaral sa mga katutubo at nanghihikayat ng mga katutubo sa pananampalatayang Katoliko. It was the beginning of formal science and technology in the country known as School of Science and Technology.
The Filipinos developed ways to replicate the technology brought by the Spaniards using indigenous materials. Medicine and advanced science were introduced in formal colleges and universities established by the Catholic orders. Obviously, during the Spanish regime, the beginnings of modern sciences and technology in the Philippines can be traced to the Spanish regime. The Spaniards established schools, hospitals, and started scientific research, and this had important consequences for the use of the country's professions.
The galleon trade has brought additional technology and development in the Philippines. The Philippines, being one of the center of global trade Southeast Asia during that time, was considered to be one of the most developed places in the region.
Transportation and communication system were improved, though not accessible throughout the country. World War II has established the development of the country in many ways. Institutions and public facilities were turned into ashes. Houses were burned and many lives were destroyed. The country had a difficult time to rebuild itself from the ruins of the war. The World War II is the biggest and deadliest war in the history, involving more than 30 countries.
The NCP are clustered into four: social sciences, humanities, education and international policies, and governance. In segregating Asian awareness in basic education without adding the curriculum. Emphasize teaching in the mother tongue and developing school infrastructure and providing ICT, broadband, and local food security. Physics, engineering and industrial research, earth and space sciences, and mathematics. Emphasizing degrees, license, and employment opportunities. Outgrants for per monitoring and review RA 9184 with harnessing science and technology as an independent mover of development. Medical, chemical, and pharmaceutical services, ensuring compliance of drug manufacturing firms with Asian harmonized standards by full implementation of FDA. Creating an education council dedicated to standardization of pharmaceutical services and care, and empowering food and drug agencies to conduct evidence based on research as a full of information. Biological sciences, agriculture, and forestry. Protecting and conserving biodiversity by full implementation of existing law. We can use also biosafety and standard model by Asian countries and promoting indigenous knowledge system and indigenous people for conservation and formulation of common food and safety standard.
There are many other areas and fields that the country is looking forward to embark various research and projects. The following are some of them. First, use of alternative and safe energy. This means that energy produced from alternative sources does not contribute to the greenhouse effect that causes climate change. Second, harnessing mineral resources. Many countries have expressed the aim of using wealth from natural resources for improved human development. 3. Finding cure for various disease and illness. Must be to focus research on the important that the biomedical sciences have yet to control, including common communicable disease. Number 4. Climate change and global warming. Refers to the increasing changes in the measures of climate over a long period of time. Increasing food production. Number 5. Farmers intensified production by using better inputs such as synthetic fertilizers. Number 6. Preservation of natural resources. It is a careful maintenance and upkeep of natural resource to prevent it from disappearing. Number 7. Coping with natural disasters and calamities are upsetting experiences for everyone involved. The disaster can something to be even more devastating.
Here are 10 Filipino scientists who have made a significant contribution in the Philippine science. The first Filipino scientist is Ramon Cabanas Barba. Ramon Barba developed a simple method by introducing early flowering in mango plants. The second one is Josefino Cacas Comiso. Comiso instrumental on a global project of saving the planet rapidly declining perennial sea ice cover, and produced a paper on the subject that has been cited over 1,000 times. The third one is Jose Behar Cruz Jr. He has made major contribution to the theory and practices of automatic control. The fourth one is Lourdes Jansul Cruz. Lourdes Cruz is recognized for her contribution to the biochemistry of conoxins. The fifth one is Fabian Millar Derit. He is recognized for a significant achievement in the field of chemistry, spectroscopy, and environmental science, which have contributed to the growth of science and science education in the country. The sixth one is Rafael Dineras Guerrero III, known for his tilapia sex reversal technology, which significantly increased aquaculture productivity. The seventh one is Enrique Mapa Estrella Jr. for inventing the meconium drug test. The eighth one is Lilian Parmalejo Patena for doing research on plant biotechnology. For the ninth Filipino scientist is Marijo Pangaliban Ruiz for being an outstanding educator and graph theorist. And the 10th Filipino scientist is Gregory Ligo Tangonan for his research in the field of communication technology.
Ray Saloma. He is known as a professor of National Institute of Physics at the University of the Philippines, College of Science, and member of the National Academy of Science and Technology. His greatest contribution is the development of new techniques and methods of measuring physical signals and signal sampling and reconstruction. He is known as a famous scientist in marine. The greatest contribution of Gomez, he led the world's first national-scale assessment of damage to coral reefs, leading to international conservation initiatives such as the replanting of corals. William Padolina. He is a professor and academician and the current President of the National Academy of Science and Technology. His significant contributions in the field of natural products, chemistry, coconut chemistry, biotechnology, and in management of research and development. Angel Alcala. He is a Filipino biologist who was named the National Scientist of the Philippines. Year 2014. Alcala may be best known for his research related to the rehabilitation of coral reefs, and he created the first artificial reefs, and this reef became a model for many other fisheries development programs around the world.